Good morning, world.
Please fasten driver seat belt.
It has been a minute, I'm not gonna lie. But good news and bad news, it has been a while since I journaled and whatever, but I have still been journaling. I've been writing things down. Recently, I have been writing down, I've been journaling my trade entries, like it's an actual trade journal instead of how I feel. It's more about like my trade exactly and why I took it. So, because I feel like I've been over trading a lot lately, and even like as a scalper, I feel like I over trade. And so what I did to force myself to stop over trading is to journal every trade, and I fucking hate journaling, so I knew that was gonna definitely help me take better trades. And so today, excuse me, I've been working doubles, so I have to work in the morning, so I have to wake up early if I want to trade for real. And I really only got like maybe 1 hour or so because I have to be there at 10, and I don't really wake up till like 8:30. Markets really don't start moving till around 9:30. So, but yesterday and the day before yesterday, I took one loss each, and then I just stopped and went to work. I journaled it. Today, I told myself I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna allow myself to take at least 2 trades. Right. So last night, I set this limit entry, and to my surprise, when I woke up this morning, it had gotten tagged in over London session. It would have been the perfect London session trade. Got tagged in, minimal drawdown. It was a little turtle soup entry, and it just took off. Probably, I mean, it went up about 20, 25 points. However, I was asleep through all this. When I got back to my desk, I got up around, I want to say I got up around 8, because I should have got up at 7. I remember I had an alarm set and I slept through that alarm. But when I got to my desk, it was around like 8:15. No, it was right at 8:30, and price had came all the way back to my entry basically. So I moved my stop to break even because I was not about to let that turn into a losing trade after it being that deep in the profit. And then it ended up getting stopped out, which was cool. I wasn't tripping. But the lesson learned from that story is maybe you really couldn't have done much about that besides getting up out of the bed. Either getting up out of the bed when your first alarm went off, because what's that alarm for? Or you could maybe start setting a little bit of, what am I trying to say? Like scale out, take profit orders, just like one at 20 points or one at 40 points, something like that. It's 2 things. You didn't do anything wrong though. And you actually did everything right. You did everything that you said you were going to do. Followed your plan. And so I told myself, I'm going to take another trade because, I'm still, my bias wasn't invalidated. Therefore, I wanted to get in. So I took a trade. I didn't really like what I did because I took a trade almost immediately after. And so I ended up closing that one at break even as well. And then I took another trade, a buy, and I ended up losing. I feel like I got stopped out because I took the same exact position in ES and I got stopped out of both positions. 3 contracts. So I got this thing I've been doing. I'm starting at 5. If I lose that day, I'm going down to 4. If I lose that day, 3. So this was day 3, and I was starting with these 3 contracts. The break-even trade was cool, but I was up 3 contracts, 20 points. I was up. So I was a little pressed about that. I'm not going to lie. I kind of got emotional. I was upset. I was kind of mad. And so I did another 3 with that first trade I was telling you about, and I got out almost immediately at break-even again. Then I took that third trade, and I put one contract in ES and then 3 in what is it, the Russell 2000 index, and that's the trade that lost, was the one with the 3. And so I was like, damn, now I got to use 2 contracts, because I still was, my bias hadn't been invalidated. I just got stopped out because I put my stop loss in the wrong place, basically, and I was being kind of greedy. And I don't know, I was just doing too much thinking. I really was. And that's why you always need to take a few minutes and a few steps back after taking that L, which I did. And so in my next trade, because I only was going to take one more trade. And in the next trade that I took, I used two contracts. It was cool. But because I actually added to it. So I forgot about that. I added to it after it shot into profit. And I should have added one more. I tried, but that bitch just took off after that. But basically what I'm saying is you're doing a really good job, Grant. I wanted you to know something, though. Perdea is helping you with your day trading, but don't ever be afraid to hold your positions. Like, always take some money out, pay yourself, but do not be afraid to hold your position to your full take profit, your full like target, to where you see it going, to what move you want to do next. Because if you keep on jumping out as soon as you see some money, or as soon as you see a big move, yeah, you're gonna pay yourself, but you're always gonna think, man, I could have. So just pay yourself as it goes, and then protect your risk, of course. Lock in gains as you go, but let that bitch ride, for real. You got this. I told you a long time ago that you have the technical analysis. Your skills in technical analysis are enough to make us rich. We're gonna be rich. All we gotta do is turn this gambler inside you into a trader. Trust that trader. Okay? Trust that analyst and trust that trader. Ignore that gambler. Ignore that greedy ass nigga. Ignore that greedy man. Trust the wise man. Alright. You got 2 versus 1 talking to you right now. Trust the wise man. Ignore the greedy one. For real. Alright.